This practice mission is to help you pass the qualification mission. Let's review the pre-flight checklist. Armament ground safety override switch, safe. Utility light, stowed. EGI HQ TOD switch, as required. CCTVS DV-ADR remote control panel off. Intercom controls set. VHF FM control panel off/set. UHF control panel on/set. VHF AM control panel off/set. Radar altimeter normal. Emergency flight control panel set. IFF off/set. R/SARS override switch, norm. Refuel status and indexer light control, set. NVIS light switch, off. Throttle master exterior light control switch, aft. Throttles, off. Flap lever, set. Throttle friction control, set. Speed brake control, set to center. APU switch, off. Engine operate switches, norm. Engine fuel flow switches, normal. Fuel system control panel, set. Main boost pump switches, main. Wing boost pump switches, wing. Tank gate switch, close. Air refuel control, close. Crossfeed switch, off. External tank switches, off. Signal amplifier switch, norm. Emergency brake handle, push in. Landing gear handle, down. Landing taxi light switch, off. Armament control panel, set. Master arm switch, safe. Gun pack arm switch, safe. Laser arm switch, safe. TGP, off. Altitude source as desired. HUD mode switch as desired. SICU, off. JTRS, off. IFFCC switch, off. MFCD left and right, off. Standby attitude indicator, cage. Accelerometer, reset. Fire handles, in. Fire extinguisher discharge switch, center position. Standby compass, check. Auxiliary landing gear extension handle, in. Circuit breakers, check closed. Electrical power control panel, set. APU generator switch, off, reset. Inverter switch, off. AC generator switches left and right, power. Battery switch, off. Emergency floodlight switch, as required. CMSP, set. Mode switch, off. System switches, off. ILS control panel, off/set. AAP, set. CDU switch, off. EGI switch, off. Page knob, other. Steer point knob, mission. Oxygen system, check. Environment control panel, set. Windshield defog de-ice switch, off. Canopy defog control, off. Rain removal switch, off. Pitot heat switch, off. Bleed air switch, bleed air. Main air switch, supply. Temperature/pressure control, norm. Flow level control, as required. Air conditioner control, upper auto. Temperature level control, as required. TACAN controls, off/set. Lighting control panel, set. HARS control panel, set. Let's review the startup checklist. Battery switch, power. Inverter switch, standby. Engine instruments, check. Fire detect, bleed air leak test button, depress. Gear lights, check. Signal lights, test. Clock, set. Fuel quantity, check. Test indicator button, depress. Oxygen quantity, check. Supply lever, on. Oxy low caution light, off. Oxy end test button, depress. Press and hold until warning light comes on. APU switch, start. L fuel press light, check off. Wait for APU to reach 100% RPM. APU generator switch, power. AAP, set. CDU switch, on. EGI switch, on. Wait for the CDU to initialize. CDU, set for desired alignment. VHF AM, transmit receive. VHF FM, transmit receive. Seat, adjust. VHF AM, contact A-10C for engine start.
Dodge 1, passing waypoint 1 at 900.
Atumi, Colt 1-1, request startup.
Left engine, start.
Colt 1-1.
Engine operate switch, normal.
Wind 216 at 4 meters per second.
Left throttle, idle. ITT, check. Oil pressure, check. Hydraulic pressure, check. Left generator light, check off. Engine start cycle light, off. Check light status after engine spool up. Clear APU gen warning light. Left engine instruments, check. Idle RPM, check. Flight controls, check. Right engine, start. Engine operate switch, normal. Right throttle to idle. ITT, check. Oil pressure, check. Hydraulic pressure, check. R-gen light, check off. Engine start cycle light, off. Check light status after engine spool up. Right instruments, check. Idle RPM, check. Flight controls, check. AC generators, check. Instrument inverter, check. CCTVS DV ADR control panel, standby. Anti-G suit, test. IFF, standby. Crossfeed, off. Emergency brake handle, full forward. CMSP, set. Jettison switch, aft. Mode switch, standby. Subsystem switches, as required. ILS power control knob, power. TACAN mode selector switch, transmit receive. Windshield defog de-ice switch, defog/de-ice if required. Signal lights, test. Flaps, cycle. Speed brakes, check. Flight controls, check. SAS switches, off. Hydraulic pressure, check. SAS, check. Anti-skid switch, anti-skid. SAS switches, engage. Monitor test switch, L, hold. SAS switches, engage. Monitor test switch, R, hold. SAS switches, engage. Pitch trim compensator, check. Anti-skid switch, off. Trim, check. Take off trim button, depress. Brakes, check. Anti-skid switch, anti-skid. Anti-skid switch, off. Slat operation, peak performance tone, and stall warning tone, check. Pitot heat, check. CDU data, verify and enter. After EGI INS alignment, CDU align page, depress nav, LSK. Navigation mode select panel, EGI. IFFCC switch, test, UFC, enter. pressed. JTRS switch on. SICU switch on. MFCD left and right as required. Wait for MFCDs to initialize.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
MFCD, load data as required. MFCD, select stat page. Check, record, and clear maintenance fault logs, or MFLs. TGP switch, on as required. Radar warning system, test and set as required. TACAN, test. Flight instruments, check. ADI, check. SAI, uncage. VVI, 0. Airspeed indicator, check. IFFCC pre-flight bit, check. IFFCC bit faults, clear. SAS engage. IFFCC
Dodge
switch
1, passing
on.
waypoint 2 at 1,700.
Stick master mode control button as required. IFFCC data, verify and enter. APU generator switch, off/reset. APU switch as required. Ladder stowed. Idle core RPM, check. Perform idle max idle test in 2 seconds or less. EAC switch, engage. Light landing/taxi switch, set. Chocks removed. Canopy closed and locked, confirm light off. Ejection seat ground safety lever armed. Anti-skid switch, anti-skid. Pitot heat, pitot heat. Contact the tower for taxi clearance.
Atumi, Colt 1-1. Request taxi to runway.
Colt 1-1. Batumi, clear to taxi to runway 31.
Let me confirm your startup procedure. Startup looks good. Let's test your ground handling skills. Engage your nose wheel steering and follow me. Looking good. Right turn coming up. An airport is a busy place. You need to keep aware at all times. Looking good. That's too close. Watch your speed and spacing.
Dodge 1 is RTB at 500.
Watch out for traffic on the runway.
Hog 1 airborne.
The runway's clear. Let's go. The A-10C is an enhanced version of the famous A-10A that served as a major close air support aircraft for the U.S. Air Force, Air National Guard, and Reserves for almost 30 years. The aircraft has been upgraded to meet 21st century standards, using systems such as multifunction color displays, or MFCDs, GPS-guided weapons, and data link support. Retaining all the features of the older A-10A, the A-10C has turned into a true precision strike fighter, with the most modern navigation systems, precision attack weapons, Mavericks, JDAMs, WCMDs, and laser-guided bombs, and an integrated countermeasure system. Warthog, or Hog are its common nicknames. Some say it's ugly, but it gets the job done.
Code 1.
That's too close.
Negative.
Watch your speed and spacing.
Code 1-1. Hold position. Code 1-1. Hold position. Code 1-1. Hold position. Code 1-1. Hold position. Code 1-1. Hold
After
position.
clearing the runway, check the following.
Code 1-1. Hold position. Code 1-1.
Anti-skid
Hold
switch
position.
off. Ejection seat ground safety lever
Code
safe.
1-1. Hold
Canopy
position.
as desired. CCTVS DV
Code
ADR
1-1.
off.
Hold position.
TACAN off. ILS off.
Code 1-1.
HUD
Hold
night
position.
day filter day. Landing taxi
Code
lights
1-1.
as
Hold
required.
position.
CMSP mode switch standby.
Code 1-1.
CMSP
Hold
system
position.
switches off. CMSP off.
Code 1-1.
Veto heat
Hold position.
off. Position lights bright/flash.
Code 1-1.
Anti-collision
Hold
lights
position.
off. Flaps full up.
Code 1-1. Hold position. 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 Code 1-1. Hold position.
Waypoint 1 at 1,000.
Code 1-1. Hold position. Code 1-1. Hold position. Code 1-1. Hold position.
You can park the bird here.
Code
Let's
1-1.
review the shutdown
Hold
procedure.
position. Code 1-1. Hold position.
Brakes. Hold until chalked.
Code
IFF
1-1.
off.
Hold position.
Standby attitude indicator. Cage. Master arm switch. Safe. Gun pack switch. Safe. Laser switch. Safe. TGP. Off. Altitude source as desired. HUD mode switch as desired. SICU. Off. JTRS. Off. IFFCC switch. Off. MFCD left and right. Off. EGI switch. Off. CDU switch. Off. Seat full up. Left throttle off. Flight controls check. Right throttle off. Inverter switch off. Battery switch off. Radios off.
Oxygen supply lever off. Canopy control switch hold. Boarding ladder as required. Emergency floodlight switch off. Let me confirm, you missed a checklist item. You failed to turn off the pitot heat switch. Shutdown looks good. Well done. You could pass your qualification check ride now, but a few more practice missions, you could ace it.